Hey guys, VenomKid117 here. Today we're playing SCP Containment Breach Part 13. So I promised by this episode that I would try and figure out exactly how to get past the PEDO clan, which is actually SCP-096. Don't I sound like a nerd? Now, in a different version of SCP, it wasn't SCP Containment Breach, it was just a different SCP game. You had to go down these stairs while avoiding several different SCPs. The aim of the game is to go down about 100 floors, I think it was, without dying. This was very difficult to do. Markiplier actually did a playthrough on this. You go check it out on his channel. I can't remember exactly what game it was, but you know, you get my point. There was an enemy in this game, a black enemy, mind you, that said, "Don't look at me." And if you looked at him, No, I am so wrong on that. I am so sorry. No, it was the other way around. He said, "Don't look at me," and if you didn't look at him, he snapped your neck. So, as it turns out, the enemy, the PEDO clan, as I call him, is the opposite of this. The complete opposite. What does that mean? It means his screening is due to distress. Now, the loading screens are rather quick because my computer isn't slow as shit, so I've never been able to read everything about him. Basically, if you look at his face, he will lose control and kill you. Now, there's a glitch. If you look at his feet even, sometimes, or basically if you look at him, he can end up trying to kill you. It's very hard to avoid looking at him. Now, an interesting thing about this SCP is that, and this is something I found out more recently, you can avoid looking at him. When you go into the room where he is, you've got to basically let him kill the guard, look at the ground, try and move around. It's wise to save the game before he kills the guard. Basically, you've then got to try and go around, just change everything, like open the door and escape. So we're going to be trying to do that. So I actually tried recording part 13 before I remembered that I wouldn't be able to do the PEDO clan room, and realised there was no real way of me moving on. So, yay. Being that this is the scariest room in the game for me, this is going to be one hell of a mountain to scale. And you guys are going to think I'm a real pussy for this, but I'm going to have to turn the volume down a bit. I just can't. I will fucking have a heart attack if I have to listen to that screaming full volume again. I can still hear it, but it's not like massively loud, so I might actually survive to do this playthrough. Now that we've had like 3 minutes of introduction. I want to point out how much I hate this room. Not this room, the PEDO clan room. I literally can't stand it. It is the one room in the game that legitimately fucking scares me. Like, Larry can be somewhat frightening, but this game fucking scares the shit out of me, with this room being the particular one that does the worst.
Hello? Oh god. How did he get out? Oh shit. No! I saw it. Get away from me.
Okay. 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 We did it! Oh! Yeah! What? What? First try! First try! Fuck you! Yeah! No! Larry! There's actually a theory about Larry I want to test. Okay, see that right there is what confuses me. I think there's a way to avoid Larry. Like, well, not avoid him, I think he still pops up, but I think there's a way to avoid him killing you. Again, I'm going to have to Google it, but apparently I can't go down that hallway because he's waiting for me. I'll have to head left instead. That's gonna really limit what I can do, but he generally appears in the same places. It's something I've noticed. Like, if you have come across him in the hallway and you load the game, you're gonna come across him in that hallway again. So, yeah, pretty much. So, anyway, as I said, I think there's a way to avoid him. From what I've heard, this is just a suspicion. I have no way of confirming it. But did you see the way he didn't come from the wall? Like, he turned the corner, like he was going a different way, and then he turned to look at me in a I'm coming after you kind of way. God, I moved down these stairs way too quickly.
Start escorting personnel out when the escaped SCPs have been recontained.
In other words, I'm gonna have fuckers shooting me now. Bravo, game. Bravo fucking vote. I get past the one part that scares the shit out of me, and you still find a way to fuck me up the ass. There's no point saving because there was nothing down that hallway. I'm going to try and find out exactly how to stop, not how to stop Larry, but how to avoid Larry. They wouldn't have made it so that no matter what, he gets you. This isn't Slender. Although he fucking acts like it. No, there has to be a way to avoid him. There has to be. So, I'm going to look into it. Because either I'm the first person ever to think of it, or it can be done. I don't know. In any case, I'm going to look into it. So I know this episode's not as long as like the 24-minute episode length you got used to with the last one, and I'm sorry about that. But what you've got to understand about SCP Containment is there's a lot of stuff I don't understand about it, and I can't just run in idle. Because last time I did that, I ended up saving in really bad places, and having to start the game over. It looks like I've got a pretty good save here, like I might actually be able to continue onwards and complete the game. Only time will tell. One thing I do know is I don't want to rush into Larry, get dragged off to his world and then get fucked up. That hallway that I'm in is a great area because I've no idea what's down there. And at the very least it's an exploration area. If you wait in any area long enough, Larry will pop up. Which means if I want to leave an area, if I want to go to Larry's world, it won't be too hard to do that. I can also backtrack because there was a specific hallway in which Larry's presence was very prevalent. That said, there's a lot for me to do. So, I do need to look into it. So I'm sorry this episode's about 10 minutes long. Again, sorry, forgive me, but next episode should be longer, and that's something to look forward to, right there. And on the bright side, if nothing else, I was only able to record for 10 minutes in total last time with Bandicam, so the way it works now that I'm using Camtasia to do it is, the quality's better, the video, it's all better, and you've got a face cam and all that. So yeah, sorry, again, but, you know, that's all there is to it, really. I don't know what to say aside from that. Right. Well, here I am, babbling like a girl. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like and a comment, and maybe even a subscription. I'd really appreciate it. As always, I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.